Hello, everybody, and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. It's been a minute, and it's glad to be back. Glad to be back. So many brand new videos. I know a lot of people out there were saying that the United Spot kept repeating themselves and kept uploading the same videos. Well, look at me now. I've got so many brand new videos. It's crazy. So hopefully you guys have been watching them. And a few videos that took off a little bit, and I was really excited about that. So thank you to all of you who are still here supporting the United Spot. And I got to be honest with you. Um, so the title of this is obviously, Michelle Obama, and apparently Michelle Obama, she had an interview just recently, and it was about, she started crying and she started saying that she wasn't treated with the same grace as other first ladies, and it's always, you know, been the constant thing, and I feel so bad for feel so bad for Michelle Obama. She had such a rough life going to all these prestigious colleges, marrying Obama and becoming first lady. She's on a stamp, she has books. I mean, it's horrible what she's had to go through. You know what I mean? I mean, it's horrible what she's had to go through. And I know that there's probably a support group out there for people that, are feeling what she's gone through, and maybe they want to go share their feelings too with the group, because I mean, it's got to be difficult to watch somebody that you care about so much go through such hardship. I mean, imagine living in a dump, over there in, that one place that they live that's like 16,000 square feet. Imagine living there, in that shack, with like 12 bathrooms and 30 rooms. I mean, it's got to be hard. It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard knowing that there's millions of dollars in your bank account. I mean, that's not even a lot of money. I mean, it's just, how do you survive on that? How are you able to feed your family on, I mean, it's basically minimum wage. I mean, if you have millions of dollars in your account, you're barely making minimum wage. Daniel C, thank you so much for that. Salute right back to you. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. It means a lot. Um, I have a lot of videos, brand new videos. Unfortunately, yesterday I was the victim of YouTube demonetizing a particular video because there was way too many cuss words in it. And I got to say, I did go a little bit overboard. But in my defense, I was reenacting a video from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I'm not sure if anybody's seen the video, but I was reenacting a video, I was reenacting a scene from the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and it was the car rental scene. And I understand, the original movie, there's a lot of F words in it, okay? And I kept to the original Steve Martin F word, and so apparently it was literally flagged before I even uploaded the video. So, but and I worked really hard on that one too. So I'll be making $0 for that particular video. So I just wanted to say thank you, YouTube, for analyzing that video and making sure that the world is safe from the F word, because the F word is the worst possible thing that could ever happen to anybody. Hearing that word, ugh. Um, so I do want to show you. This is, obviously this is, Big Mike Day, but you know, um, there are so many other videos that I've got going on right now, and I just want to share that with you because it has been a while. It has been a while since, and I do have an excuse. Not a very good excuse, but it's a pretty good excuse. Um, so I haven't been around for a while, but I have, in my defense, I have been creating content daily, brand new content daily. Today, I I did I think it's 20. It was a lot of the newer videos that I collaborated all into one. So I apologize for re-uploading the same video. So the shutdowns, filibusters, and congressional deadlines. Not only did they demonetize it, but they really made sure it was hidden. So we want to keep you guys all safe. The end is terrifying, This is a funny take with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi to kind of give you an example of what actually happens. Guess who got arrested? Jack Smith. Obviously, he didn't get arrested, but why can't we have fun? Um, Socialism Jeopardy, one of my finest videos. If you're not following the mayor race in New York City, you have to watch that. Socialism Jeopardy, it's incredible. If you've ever seen Malibu's Most Wanted or anything to that, realm, Gavin Newsom's new video is incredible due to the fact that in a video last week, he described his life as a hustle growing up. Meanwhile, his father was, an accountant and a lawyer, and took care of like billionaires and whatnot. So apparently, poor little Gavin had to hustle on the streets playing basketball just to put food on the table. I didn't see too many kids growing up with suits on, full-fledged suits, $1,000 suits. But he was struggling. I've done some really, really amazing videos here in the last couple of months, and I really hope you guys are able to watch some of them. Some of them have done really well, and some of them, hit or miss. This one right here, great video to kind of give you an example of the left and how they play this game, how it's okay unless Trump does it. All the presidents before Trump have done some sort of a remodel where it's either it's a basketball court or a full-on remodel of the whole entire place. The left was fine with that, but if it has anything to do with Trump, see ya. Letitia James, brand new video with Letitia James. Another thing about this video right here that's great is it does actually, in this video, has all the previous presidents in it. I acted out all of them, their scene, what they did to the White House. It's incredible. It's a great video. You really enjoy it. Letitia James arrested inside the Golden Corral. That's honestly a fantasy I have. Daily, I dream about it. California Love. If anybody lives in California and you know this name, she's Katie Porter. Katie Porter. You got to see this one with Gavin Newsom interviews Katie Porter. This one right here is close to one of my all-time favorites. And I'm probably going to play it here tonight to where you guys can enjoy it too. But and then this one right here, stemming from Donald Trump's viral video of him in a fighter jet dumping poop on everybody. That was just incredible. So we are all instead of sombreros, we are all poop heads now. Classic video, classic. Like I said, if you're following the New York mayor race, another great one is the New York super mayor. I did a Joe Rogan with Gavin Newsom on set on the Joe Rogan show. That was great. No Kings Exposed. This one right here, it got 32,000 views, and there's a reason it got 32,000. Now I know, I'm almost up to 334,000 subscribers. So, somebody would look at my account and say 32,000 views. That's nothing. I know it's not, but I'm proud of it because I rarely get views on my content anymore. So I was excited when I saw 32,000 views. It's definitely worth watching. It's got a lot of information on there that I think it'd be beneficial to some of you people out there who work full-time jobs and just don't have the time to, research everything that the government has done to us. No King's Day. Great video. John Bolton has been arrested. I know a lot of you have probably heard that John Bolton has been indicted. Whether or not anything's going to happen, you just gotta hope and pray. I mean, obviously, we live in a world where technically politicians don't usually go to jail, and I think we've all seen that, especially from George Santos, who went to prison, and guess what? He spent a month, and yeah, he's already free. So I am not a fan of that, and the fact that the people that follow him and consider him a friend and oh my big fan. I'm not. I don't respect what he did. He stole from a lot of people, and he was very boisterous in the way he did it. I mean, he did a lot of bad things, and if you really look up what he actually did, his sentence was right on target. Um, so when he was released, it was like, wow, that's horrible. And the people that defended him are saying, well, he was a politician, okay. So if any of us were to do something like that, we would get a really, really bad sentence. And I guarantee you, nobody would care if we got out early. Nobody would ever even attempt to let us out. So that was just ridiculous. But then again, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all a show. It's all a show. Everything. It's just a big old show. From Jussie Smollett all the way down to George Santos. Nancy Pelosi's epic meltdown. Now, the best part of this video right here is that the reporter, okay, that was actually interviewing Nancy Pelosi shared this particular video. And that person, she works for Lindell TV, Mike Lindell TV, and her name is Allison Steinberg. And I got to be honest with you, that was pretty fun. And anybody that's ever watching Night Spot knows that if I make a meme video about somebody and they share it, that's huge for me because it's I don't know, it's just one of those things. Obama ends the peace deal. This is obviously a joke because President Trump has done nothing but peace. I mean, the whole things. And I'm going to be doing another video here coming up about all the things he's done with peace. Barack Obama has done nothing for peace. So you have to watch that. That was actually an interview that he actually did. How dare Donald Trump create peace? Peace isn't good enough. This is an all-star cast too as well. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Everyone is sombrero now. Great thing in the White House. It's for those of you that have been following the United Spot for a very long time. This is a classic part 2 to the original Trump, Pence, Chuck Schumer, and Nancy Pelosi, and it's also got it's a new one though. So it's got JD Vance, and it's also got Hakeem Jeffries in it too as well. Wow. I really outdid myself on that. And I hope you guys don't think that I'm just sitting there bragging about the videos that I've created. It's just been a while since I talked to you guys. So I will be in the comment section here in just a second. But I had to get this off my chest because I have been a busy guy. Because there have been far too many people that have accused me of just posting the same video over and over again, which is not the case at all. I have been busting my ass, also working a full-time job and taking care of, things that I have to do in my personal life and whatnot. I've been busting my butt trying to get well, not just trying, I've been every brand new video every single day. Comey, another story that just kind of disappeared because that's the way politics work. This is a great video to show you how corrupt he actually was, all the way back to Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, we're going back 3 weeks. I got to have more sombrero. That was just a classic take on Trump as the infamous Christopher Walken, and I got to have more cowbell. Slam dunk. And don't even get me started on Nancy Pelosi singing "Wake Me Up When Sombrero Ends," which is a huge hit due to the fact that Green Day hates Trump, and it was a version of "Wake Me Up When September Ends." Unfortunately, the song that I was going to do next was "Sombrero Over the Rainbow," but the sombrero story kind of took like in Seinfeld, the mustache, in the the hello, it just kind of got played out. So I took a break, but I guarantee you in politics, just like Beto O'Rourke, he's back. He's back. I knew he'd be back. I've got so many Beto O'Rourke videos in the arsenal. And he's always a fun one to have fun with because it's just, what is he going to do? He's going to take away he's a stay-at-home husband. And he shows up just around election time to get his money because he's got to take care of, stay-at-home husband responsibilities. He's going to start doing his, taking videos of him going to the dentist and cooking and all that kind of stuff. So just can't wait for Beto O'Rourke to show back up into the pits here. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go to the comment section. So we got 34 people here. So 34 people, that means that I've been talking way too long and not showing anything that anybody wants to listen to. So I do want to say hello to John Castaneda. Thank you so much for always supporting the United Spot. Daniel C., once again, thank you so much for that. I'm going to go right down here in order. Scott and Joe, thanks. Great to see you here. Dog, Alabama. T. Dizzle. General Stonewall, Jerry, Night Owl, or Night Toe, excuse me, I'm sorry, Night Toe, great to see you here. Eric Bernard, great to see you here. As the AZ, I'm assuming that's Arizona, the Kid, Dirty Clean, let's see, members only, Dale's Delac. All right. Mark, how you doing? Members only again. MNL51. Let's see, we got Bob Dixon. Bourbon Babe. Pause Pistons. Johnny. We got Fark You. Okay, I know who you are. Chuck, how you doing, Chuck? Mills, great to see you here. Caucasian Debris, how are you? Cunning Linguistics, how are you? Relentless, great to see you here. Eddie, great to see you here. Always helping out over there on X. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I'm going to play some videos here in just a second here. Big House. If you guys want to follow Eddie, follow Eddie on X. He's got some good content coming out there. You got to give him a try. Big House, Relentless, great to see you here. Tammy, I haven't seen Tammy yet. Uh-oh. Dusty Wallen. What else we got here? We got Robozoid. Bob Dixon. John is here. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. John Castaneda, always helping out, always around. Lucille Griffin. Great to see you guys here. So hello to everybody that's not here tonight that possibly could be lurking. Yukon Man, I hope you're doing okay. See Teacher Lynn. We have Tammy, of course. Alice Cooper, Dr. Jill Alice Cooper. Bill McMonigal. Robin. Who else? Well, you know who you are if you're lurking. And at Poison, another great one. Thank you, Joe. Thanks. So I'm going to go ahead and play some videos here so guys will stop leaving, because the more I talk, the more people are like, hey, this guy's annoying the hell out of me. So I'm going to go ahead and play some videos here. But which one do I play? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this one first. Okay. We got to have more. Let's start from the top.
All right, folks, the government shut down. So if you got a deal, hit me with it. Mr. President, we're deeply concerned about this. Touchdown. So we propose this deal, right? Free health care for all the undocumented immigrants. If you agree to that, I'll open up the government right now. Yeah, I mean, that sounds good, Nancy, but you know what I could use more of? What? I could really use more sombrero.
Mr. President, if you allow us to release every prisoner and every undocumented immigrant from federal jails and alligator Alcatraz, I'll make sure the government opens up by the end of the day.
That's nice, Hakeem. I mean, really nice. Don't get me wrong, but I could really use some more sombrero.
Mr. President, if you agree to defund the police, I'll open up the government right now.
I don't know, Chuck. I mean, it just feels like it's missing something.
Mr. President, if we defund the police, imagine how much money we would save.
Saving sounds good, Chuck. I mean, sounds real good. But you know what I really need?
Let me guess. More sombrero?
Yeah, I need more sombrero.
Mr. Not My President, there like totally needs to be like no borders, no jails, and like no police whatsoever. The shutdown like will totally end when we get equity.
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more sombrero.
Oh my gosh, you should like totally date a sombrero.
Come on, guys. I gotta have more sombrero.
If you agree to higher gas prices, I'll open up the government right now.
And like more looting, more violence, tear down order, and embrace anarchy. Do that, and I'll like totally open up the government.
Look, guys, I know you're trying as hard as you Democrats can try, but I really could use some more sombrero.
If you agree to homelessness, sky-high rent, and everything unaffordable, I'll open up the government right now.
If you agree to more crime and more chaos and let every city be a war zone, I'll open up the government right now.
Homelessness, high rent, more crime and chaos. Guys, that sounds great if you're a Democrat, but you know what would make all of that even better?
Oh my gosh, he's like totally obsessed with sombrero.
I gotta have more sombrero. And Nancy?
Yeah?
Explore the Congress.
Okay.
I mean, really, explore the Congress.
All right, well, we make everything. Food, housing, life, and possibly expensive.
And I just want to let you guys know, all right? I hate to interrupt because I know I'm going to lose a few more people because every time I talk, you know, the bottle even has a worm in it. That's how dedicated I am to my scenes. Okay. Anyways, we're almost done here.
That's the American way. So, do we have an agreement?
And no borders at all. Open the gates. Let the chaos reign. That's our final offer, Trump.
I mean, if I was a do-nothing Democrat, I mean, I'd really like what I was hearing. But I gotta be honest here. I could really use some more sombrero.
Oh my gosh, he's like totally impossible. It's all about sombrero with him.
I gotta have more sombrero.
All right, so we're going to go to another recent video here. And, you know, if you guys would love to make sure you're subscribed to the United Spot. I know a lot of people think that they are. The best way to check and see if you're subscribed to the United Spot is actually looking to see. Because a lot of people, you know, they really aren't. They get unsubscribed or, you know, accidentally dislike the United Spot and just, you know, unfollow me for a little bit. But so let's check this one out here real quick because I really like this one. I really like this one a lot. And we're going to go ahead and watch it together.
So this is the White House. And all the way over here is the White House shed. A 1940s shack where they've been storing typewriters. So I decided to renovate it into a beautiful ballroom. And guess what? I'm paying for it. Not the taxpayers.
This is an outrage. The government shut down, peasants are starving, and Trump's building a ballroom in the people's house. This loser needs to be stopped. This is your house, not his. Hillary's right. There's no funds for bridges, but Trump's got millions of dollars for mirrors and disco balls. Our sacred halls are now ruined. Trump needs to be impeached for this.
I led this nation through chaos, and now Trump's cutting history for a dance floor for Patrick's. We can't even pay park rangers. But Trump's got enough money to destroy the White House? I'll rip up his blueprints myself!
Trump is tearing down a house that was built by slaves. He's destroying everything we've built. Let me be clear. The White House is for hope, not Trump's racist parties. Michelle? She's going to be so upset about this.
I like totally almost died in that building. And now Trump is like totally turning my trauma side into a ballroom. He's like totally causing the end of the world. When you tear down the White House, you release trapped cow fart particles into the atmosphere. And that is like totally science. If Trump does this, we'll have like maybe 3 years left before the earth like literally melts.
Oh, this is a travesty.
It's horrible.
The White House is where we made memories.
Sacred memories.
Trump's jackhammering it for a ballroom.
Disgraceful.
Back in 98, Monica and I kept it real classy with just a cigar, a blue dress, and a tree.
He's going to erase all your protein.
Trump's tearing down the White House to build a ballroom? Hey, what was he going to do, play dodgeball? I mean, is he going to keep his basketballs and his footballs in there? I mean, come on, man. It's a waste of money. I mean, when Michelle lived there, I mean, she never built a ballroom.
The do-nothing Democrats say I'm gutting history. Schumer's screaming, Pelosi's pearl clutching, AOC's almost dying, Hillary's melting down, and Obama's moping. Meanwhile, Bill's puffing cigars like it's 1998. And get this,
Just a few years back, these same Democrats were tearing down statues left and right, erasing history like it was yesterday's news. Now they're crying over a shed? The government shut down and they're whining about a shed. They're not saving peasants. They're staging tantrums to trash me. But I'm too busy making America great again to give a fuck. I came in with my wrecking ball. The left says I destroyed it all. All I wanted was to fix the holes. But the Dems keep on lying about me.
I really like that video. But we're not done. We are so not even close to being done. We've got a lot of old videos to cover here. And the only way that we're going to be able to catch up is if we watch them together. I don't know if anybody noticed, I've been through a few new, I'm going to point to them with this little cursor here. That's not what my hand looks like, by the way. This is my brand new banner, and this is my brand new logo. I've gone through a couple here in the last couple of weeks trying to build a different, not necessarily a different image, but I'm trying to attract new people to the United Spot, or people that have gone away and decided that the United Spot is no longer part of their life. This is the video I want everybody to watch because it shows the hypocrisy of all of these do-nothing Democrats. And the funniest part here, okay, is that they're all sitting here saying these horrible things about President Trump because he's building a ballroom, okay? Hillary Clinton saying he's erasing, history and all that. But nobody's bringing up what Bill Clinton did, and what Joe Biden did, or what Obama did. It's just, it's always about Trump. Gavin Newsom gets on his little interview, and he said that he hates it when people. Wait, hold on. Let me play it here real quick. I'm gonna play it for you. I had to meme it. So what I did was I superimposed that clip, and it's on Facebook, it's on Truth Social, and it's on X. And I superimposed that on the photo of Governor Gavin Newsom at the French Laundry, maskless, partying with his friends. Now, here's the best part, the kicker. Everybody's on the Democrat side is oh, we're in a government shutdown, and Snap is, all these people that had Snap are going to have to go back to OnlyFans and all this and blah, 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 whatever. And Trump's building this $200 billion, blah, 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 whatever. But wasn't it that Gavin Newsom, when, he had locked everybody down and filled the skate parks with sand and cut all the basketball nets down, closed the parks, closed businesses, closed schools, closed everything, and made everybody, stand 6 feet apart, and you could only buy one thing at the store. What wasn't that him? What wasn't that him? I just making sure, because I sometimes I get it wrong. But here is his interview, and this is a clip. This is not an altered video. This is a real, actual audio from Gavin Newsom claiming that politicians who lie really bother him. Are you ready?
Nothing I dislike more than the politician that sits there and lies to you. And we all just sit there rolling our eyes going, give me a break.
Okay. So nothing irritates him more than a politician that lies to him. And they roll their eyes. So apparently they do not like themselves. Anyways, I really like this video a lot too. A lot of history in this one. Buckle up.
Hello, I'm President Taft, and I use taxpayer money to make the executive office oval.
Great job! It looks amazing!
I'm President Franklin D. Roosevelt. I use taxpayer dollars to add the East Wing and an indoor pool for myself.
Wow! It looks great! I love pools!
Hello, I'm President Harry S. Truman, and I use taxpayer dollars to gut the entire White House.
Fantastic work! Change is good!
I'm President Richard Nixon. I use taxpayer dollars to add a bowling alley.
That's fantastic! What an excellent addition!
I'm President Bill Clinton, and I use taxpayer dollars to remodel Monica with a cigar.
We're all human, and I forgive you!
I'm President Barack Obama, and I use taxpayer dollars to build a basketball court.
This looks great! Hey, does anybody have any hot sauce?
Hey, what's up? I'm Hunter Biden, and I left my baggie in the West Wing.
It's okay. You're not the president.
I'm President Barack Obama, and I did this on the White House front lawn.
You're the greatest president ever. You're a hero, Joe.
I'm President Donald J. Trump, and I'm using my own money to build a beautiful ballroom.
Take a good look at that. That's exactly what it looks like. From Chelsea Clinton to Maxine Waters to Chuck Schumer to Nancy Pelosi to Hillary Clinton, AOC, all of them. That is what they look like. Freaking out. That's awesome. I just think it's hilarious. But, then again, so here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go to, and if anybody really wants to know how to support the United Spot, seriously, it's just going to the YouTube channel and liking and sharing. I am going to try and, I'd like to make a t-shirt because I seriously hate begging for money. I think it's horrible, even though I do it quite often, but I hate begging for money, truly, to my core. But I really would like to have a t-shirt for the United Spot. I've had some in the past, but I don't know if they were actually, I think just my aunts and uncles bought them. I know Bill McMonagle bought one though. And I know that Mark, rest in peace, buddy. I know he had bought 2 hats from the United Spot too. I had hats too, but I'm going to try and start selling some t-shirts. Because that's an easier way to, help, continue what I'm doing, and at least, I'm not just begging for money. So, let's go to this is the one I want you guys to watch because you know what, this one is just wow, so much information, and I wish Yukon Man was here because it's a Joker video. Enjoy.
No kings, they scream. No tyrants. But let's talk about the real royalty in D.C. Chuck Grassley, 50 years on the throne. Joe Biden, 48 years ruling the roost. Chuck Schumer, 44 years pulling strings. Mitch McConnell, 40 years in the castle. Nancy Pelosi, 38 years stacking gold. Bernie Sanders, 34 years preaching from the palace. And let's not forget about Maxine Waters, 35 years screaming from her fortress. Average age, 80 years old. Average time in office, 42 years. Average net worth, $52 million. And then there's Trump. 4 years and 5 months, but he's the king. Give me a break. No kings, they chant while they lock you down. No kings, but put your mask on, peasant. No kings, but take your 57 boosters or lose your job. No kings, but shut your business down and stay inside. Don't worship. No kings. Snitch on your neighbor and stay 6 feet apart. They censored your voice. They mandated your life. They got rich while you got rules. The kicker? They've been serving you for decades. Schumer, Sanders, Pelosi, They scream no kings, but they're career lords with a combined 200 plus years in power, controlling every move you make, telling you who's a king and who's the brave knight. You're told to fear your neighbor, not the geriatrics running the show. You're told to comply or you're the problem. You bought it. That's why you're out there marching, screaming no kings, you poor pathetic peasant. You don't even know why you're there. You just want to belong to something. While they shut down your church, but riots were fine. They killed your businesses, but Walmart was open. They banned your gatherings, but their power? Untouchable. And what's next? Well, it's just compliance, comrade. It's for the greater good. Wait till they say you can't shop, travel, or live without their latest decree. Think it won't happen? Oh, you already let them control where you go, what you say, and how you live. And you say, I don't do politics. I don't care about that stuff. That's what these kings are counting on. 6 million Jews gone because people looked away. History always repeats when you let it. They've got you. Oh, they've got you. No fight, no questions, just obedience. Welcome to the kingdom.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, if you guys want to do me a huge favor and share this out to the void. Best part about the United Spot doing a live is that not too many people show up. It's funny too because I've been constantly telling YouTube there's something wrong with my channel, and I keep getting the same. Oh no, everything's fine. Trust me, everything's fine. It's your content. But when somebody else uploads the United Spot video, it does really, really well, and people are like, "Wow, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life." But when I upload it, YouTube says it's because my subscribers don't like what I'm posting. So I'm glad that YouTube, once my analyzes the way my subscribers feel. So good news. Good news is I did have a very big video. I'm going to show you real quick that there's still hope for the United Spot. Here it is right here. It was a month ago, and I ended up getting 198,000 views. And I was really excited about that. So from that point on, I went to from 198,000 views, and the next day I got, and I went down to only uploading one video a day, only one video. I do a few shorts here and there, and that's to obviously advertise for the actual long version of the video. So I got 198,000 views on that one. And then after that one, I got 17,000. And then I got 18,000. And then I got 6,000, 7,000, 3,000, 8,000, 4,000, 8,000. And then 8,000, 7,000, 10,000, 10,000, 12,000, 32,000, which was awesome. 5,000, 4,000, 12,000, 7,000, 6,000, 14,000. 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, and 553 2 hours ago. This is a little bit of a long one, and I haven't done a compilation video in a long time. So this one is about 29 minutes long, and it's just a huge amount of videos that you probably didn't get to see. But I do want to show you this one because this one, I got to be honest, I put a lot of work into all my videos. So I'm just going to put it out there like that. And it's impossible to compete with AI at this point because now everybody is a content creator. But I truly believe that the AI will kind of die down. It's all so new, and obviously everybody's having fun with it. Like 90-year-old grandmas are using AI. They're like, oh, this is hilarious. But it'll die down because in the end, I truly believe that original content will oversee the world, because people don't want to go to a movie theater and watch AI movies. They want to watch original stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, but when you sit there and you like what was it called, that Avatar? Oh my gosh, it's just I don't necessarily. I'm not a huge fan of like unless I'm actually watching a cartoon. If I'm watching a cartoon, yeah, that's great. I mean, it's animation, it's fun. But if I'm watching a movie, I don't want to see. I was watching a movie with my wife the other night, and it had Mark Wahlberg in it. It was a new movie with Mark Wahlberg, and I can't remember the name of it. It was okay, but apparently he was robbing something, and some guy shows up and catches them all, robbing the place, and then they're coming out. He's in the car, and they get out. And there's a shootout and all this, and blah blah blah, whatever. Next thing you know, the guy takes off. He's got his kid in the car. He's got his wife in the car, and they go onto this racetrack where the horses are, right? And I mean, if you're going to put a scene like that together, obviously the first thing is do not hurt animals because of a stupid movie. But if you're going to do a scene like that, at least make it look realistic, or just don't do the scene at all, because they had the horses like colliding with Mark Wahlberg's car, and Mark Wahlberg was actually even sliding under these horses, and it looked like a generic version of Jumanji, the first Jumanji. It was horrible. And Mark Wahlberg's, he's a pretty big actor, so I'm assuming that his budget for films is pretty high when he gets put into a movie. But this was just like, I don't know. I didn't like it at all. And I kind of ramble, so I'm probably, well, let me see. Should probably have 13 people here now. 31, not bad. Not bad. Joe thinks a Joker t-shirt. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Monkey Shines, very funny. Robozoid. Yeah, no, absolutely. I truly believe that, Robozoid. Because you have to understand this, okay? Anybody could be a content creator at this point, especially with AI. Like, hey, write me a silly note, or write me do my homework for me. But at the same time, it's like you want to see something that's real, because these AI videos, don't get me wrong, I've seen them. They're funny, but all you're doing is saying, make this for me. You're not actually doing it. And when you actually, create something, it has a different feeling to it. It just kind of hits different. So, but it could destroy Hollywood. It could destroy the music industry. It could destroy comedians. It could destroy everything, And next thing you know, you're going to have robots, robots are going to be in movies. There won't even be any humans anymore. So, Joker t-shirt, Joe thinks that's a great idea. Actually, very, very good idea. Chris, thank you for that too. John Castaneda, always great to see you here. Lucille, so I got to start playing more videos here, because this talking thing is just, I know everybody hates it when I talk. So we're going to play We Are All Sombrero now, okay? This is the biggest video that the United Spot has in years. Horrible. I used to get so many, I don't want to brag. Anyways, I used to get a lot of views. Please enjoy. Thank you.
Welcome, everyone, to Sombrero Survivor Support. We're gathered here today, not because we want to be, but because Trump forced us with his cruel, violent AI sombrero.
Son of a bitch!
We're here to heal, to share, and to find strength in our motto.
We are all sombrero now!
Today we'll tell our sombrero story before the sombrero tells it for us. I'll start. So yesterday I was brushing my sensors and looked down, and my sensors were wearing a sombrero. I was so shocked. I had to drink an entire bottle of tequila just to forget about it.
It's been like totally difficult and everything, but like people don't like totally realize that like sombreros were actually like invented during the Civil War. I mean, like Abraham Lincoln like totally wore one to keep the sun off the Emancipation Proclamation or like whatever. It's literally in the Constitution.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Hold on, yo. Y'all know Jazz me. And this sombrero be straight tripping on that hot sauce tip, you feel? I grew up in East LA, y'all. And it ain't no fun if I nose can't have none. Y'all feel me?
You think that's bad? My Instagram model wife left me.
Are you okay?
The only thing I got left in this crazy world is this sombrero and my, well, I got my sombrero.
A whistleblower told me this is a Russian sombrero.
A Russian sombrero?
Yeah, sombrero gate goes all the way to Putin.
Sombrero cake?
This is bigger than Russia. This is bigger than Trump. The sombrero is the system. Trump put it on our heads to keep us down. This is a hate crime.
Don't you mean a hate crime?
No, it's a hate crime. And I'm proposing legislation that will make putting a sombrero on someone a life sentence.
This damn sombrero has destroyed my life.
Hey, one sombrero at a time.
Yeah, Hakeem, surrender to the sombrero.
Yeah, the great sombrero in the sky. He can guide you to the peace and balance you deserve.
Turn your life over to the sombrero, y'all.
I've tried, but I just can't do it. That's why, effective immediately, I've decided to resign from Congress.
What?
You can't do this, Hakeem.
Yeah, we need you.
The sombrero has ruined me. So I've applied for a full-time job at Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Yo quiero Taco Bell?
It's the only place where I feel normal. It's the only place where I can look in the mirror and say I belong.
Don't you dare leave us, Hakeem. We need you.
What you need is a Crunchwrap Supreme.
A Crunchwrap Supreme?
Yeah, and for a limited time, it's only $1.99 on our value meal.
What?
Would you like any sauces with that?
What?
Would you like to wash that down with a large Baja Blast?
Wait, are Crunchwrap Supremes like a fascist or like whatever?
Yo, man, this is for the Raza, yo. For all my low-riding homies in the barrio, I'm brown and proud. Chicano pride. I be flexing my sombrero.
Let go of control and trust the sombrero's wisdom to carry you through. We like need to invent sombreros that have like totally not been invented before.
This is why we're here. To cry, to rage, to find healing, and to swallow the worm. Let us kneel for the sombrero prayer.
We are all sombrero now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and bounce out of here. I am going to try and do the lives again coming up. But if I'm not able to, I will definitely be creating videos. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and check out the United Spot. I know there's only 25 of you. So, but please spread the word on the United Spot. It just means a whole lot. And I hope to see you guys soon. I'll definitely be doing a live again here real soon. I don't want to make any promises because, unfortunately, life gets in the way. And I've got a great excuse. I just didn't want to bore you with why I was not able to do the United Spot lives anymore. So, but I will be trying to do this here in the future. And I hope you guys can join me. But in the meantime, please check out the brand new videos that I do have on the United Spot YouTube channel. It's great stuff to kind of take your mood from angry and upset to happy and a little bit more relaxed. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Hopefully everybody had a great Halloween. We're getting into Thanksgiving and Christmas is right around the corner. So just remember to be kind and to be happy and to make sure to laugh a lot more because I know the holidays feel like a time where you have to spend lots and lots of money, but just being there for your friends and family is heaven. So always remember that you stress and you go out and buy and you're red in your bank account and you realize that those gifts that you wrapped up and they forget about them as soon as they open them up. So just remember, it's not actually the gift or the money you spent, but it's actually the time that you spend with your family that's most important because tomorrow is definitely not promised. And just like in Dana White's gym, tomorrow, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Straight out of Rocky. Straight out of Rocky. So I just want to say, just because we are in the month of Thanksgiving, I am truly thankful for all of you. I said it. And I don't even feel cringe about saying it. I'm extremely thankful for all of you. And because without all of you and your support and your kindness and your amazing comments, I couldn't do this. And I wouldn't want to do it. Even when it's gotten to the point to where I've decided to, quit, you guys wouldn't let me. So that means a lot. So until we meet again, and I'm hoping to do this again sometime. And I really appreciate everybody here. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and take off, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you when I see you. Thanks again for everything you guys do. Have a good night, everybody.